Okay, so I'm going to see if it's going to let me do this. Oh, goodness. Okay, I have quieted the dog riot, so hopefully we can. All right, so I'm going to try to write right here on the screen. So we have this model, this formula here, and we have that in 2008 there were 304 million people. In addition, the population of the United States was growing at a rate of 1.1% per year. So assuming that growth rate continues, we have this model representing the population P in millions of people in year T. According to the model, when will the population be 376 million people? And we want to round to the nearest whole year. Okay, so what we're going to do is 370 million people is what it's going to be after whatever this time is that has passed. We're going to put 376 over here. And notice that the 304 million was written as 304 in the equation. So we're going to write the 376 million as 376. And we are going to solve this equation for t. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this number that's in front of the exponential. Remember, our process of solving an exponential equation is we want to get the exponent and its base by itself on one side. So here's our exponent, here's our base. We need to get rid of the 304. So first thing I'll do is divide out the 304. And it will cancel on this side. And on this side, or let's see, 376 divided by 304 is an ugly decimal. And actually, I'm just going to leave it as this for the time being, so that in a minute it'll be easier to deal with. So now I've got the base and its exponent by itself. So now we're going to apply the natural log to both sides. And I'm leaving it like this just so I don't have to write out the big decimal twice. I'll just enter this in the calculator all at once. So remember, the natural log always goes in front. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now I'll put this into the calculator. Natural log of 376 divided by 304. And those parentheses are absolutely essential as I do that. And this turns out to be, we want to take this to quite a few decimal places. 2, 1, 2, 5, 6, 1. Now, over here on this side, I want to move that exponent, that whole exponent right there, out to the front of this logarithm. So I'll have t minus 2800, or 2008, times the natural log of 1. And it will not write on that. Let's see if I can, there we go, 1.011. Okay, now, natural log of 1.011 is a decimal. I can put it into my calculator and find out what that decimal is. So natural log of 1.011 is, and I'll write the horrible decimal out, 0.212561. It just is kind of selective about what it wants to write. I've got to find a better extension than this Chrome extension. It just doesn't write very well. All right, 0.010940. All right, so now I can multiply this number through these parentheses and just distribute it. So I'll have this number times the t. And then this number times the 2008. And that'll be 21.967. 3996, so let's make it 400. All right, so let's continue solving. We'll add the 21.9674 to both sides. And I'll put that left side in my calculator. 21.9674 plus 0.212561. 22.179961. So let's now divide out the number with t, and we will have the time, but we'll see that there's one thing we need to think about here. Or actually, maybe not. I think it's going to give us the exact year, but we'll see. So we'll get t equals 2027.418. I'm going to round it to the nearest year, so that will be 2027. And if you think about it, that's quite a bit of growth in population, more than 60 million people. So going from 2008 to 2027, 19 years makes a lot of sense for that kind of growth. And hopefully that should also, looks like the same problem for both of them, so that should help you through number 3 as well.